you, sir. The creature seems to me to be above average in muscular development. I would also draw your attention to the number and size of the teeth.
Hello, Stiffy. I expect you're surprised to see us here.
No, I'm not. You've been looking for that notebook, I suppose.
Why, yes, we have. Though we hadn't really got started. We were somewhat impeded by the bow wow. He took our entrance in the wrong spirit, didn't he, Jeeves?
Indeed, he did, sir. A fine watchdog, miss.
Yes. Stiffy, would it be too much to ask you to attach a stout lead to the little fellow's collar, thus making the world safe for democracy?
Yes, it would.
Wouldn't you want to save the lives of two fellow creatures?
No, I wouldn't. Not if they're men. I loathe all men.
Oh, come now, Stiffy.
Don't you, oh, come now, me, Bertie Wooster. Do you know what Harold said?
No, I don't, Stiffy. I'd be most interested to learn, of course, wouldn't we, Jeeves?
I burn with curiosity, sir. I feel, however, that I could give the matter livelier attention were I not perched on this wardrobe.
Oh, very well. I got to the rectory, and I went in, and after we'd talked of this and that for a while, I said, when are you going to pinch Eustace Oates's helmet for me, darling?
Eustace You mean the policeman?
Yes.
Well, you can't ask respectable curates of the Church of England to go around stealing policemen's helmets.
There you are, you see, you're all as bad. That's exactly what he said. So I said, oh, drawing myself up. In that case, our engagement is at an end. And he dropped a whole box of coloured slides from the Holy Land, and I came away.
You can't mean this, Stiffy.
I can. And I consider I've had a very lucky escape. If he's going to refuse me every little thing I ask, then I'm glad I found out in time.
Well, this is too bad, Stiffy. The heart bleeds, eh, Jeeves?
Distinctly, sir.
Well, I can only hope that the time and the great healer will eventually rally round and stitch up the wound. In the meantime, under the circs, I think we'd better just take the notebook and toddle off, Stiffy.
Oh, don't talk to me about notebooks now. Oh, how can you be so heartless? Oh, I wish I were dead. Then you'd be sorry then, wouldn't you?
Come in. Madeline, my dear, what can I do for you?
There's something I
Bertie Wooster? No! Oh, dear God, Madeline, not that.
Look at them, Jeeves. I mean, only last evening, Miss Madeline Bassett lost the love of her life. Only an hour ago. Miss Stephanie Byng, too, was allegedly heartbroken. And now look at them. I mean, are these the actions of rational human beings, Jeeves?
It's difficult to say, sir.
I mean, is it for this that we dragged ourselves from a primeval ooze? To stir up the emotions of simple, honest citizens to the point of frenzy, and then go around playing tennis and giggling?
It's an interesting question, sir.
I say, Stiffy.
Oh, hello, Bertie.
Well, I must say, you appear to have recovered your spirits in a rather remarkable manner.
One tries to keep cheerful, you know.
Oh, does one? Does one indeed? Well, in that case, Stiffy, I'll trouble you cheerfully to disgorge Gussie's notebook without any more back chat.
Oh, hard, jolly hard.
Oh, hard, jolly hard are you, young Stiffy, with knobs on.
And hard, jolly hard to you with double knobs on.
If I might be permitted to suggest a course of action, sir?
What do you mean, you found a formula, Jeeves?
The idea I have, sir, is to take advantage of Sir Watkin Bassett's attitude to you. Sir Watkin does not like you, sir.
Well, I don't like him.
No, sir, but he would consequently sustain a severe shock were you to inform him that you and Miss Byng were betrothed and anxious to be united in matrimonial bliss.
He'd hit the ceiling.
Exactly, miss. A very colourful piece of imagery. If you were then to assure your uncle that there was no truth in Mr. Wooster's statement, adding that you were in actual fact betrothed to Mr. Pinker, I think that the overwhelming relief he would feel at the news would lead him to look with a kindly eye on your betrothal to that gentleman.
Why, Jeeves, that's marvellous. It couldn't fail. If I said the chap I really wanted to marry was the boy who cleans the boots, he'd fold me in his arms and promise to come and dance at my wedding after being threatened with Bertie. Jeeves, you really are the specific dream rabbit.
Oh, really? Well, I'll take the notebook now, Stiffy.
After you've seen Uncle Watkin.
I have no intention whatever of seeing Uncle Watkin.
Don't you like the scheme?
Like a scheme? No, I don't. No. I consider the idea that Jeeves has advanced to mark the absolute zero in human goofiness. The book, Stiffy, if you please.
I was rather asking myself if you might not take this attitude.
Well, now you know the answer. I have. The book, if you please.
Now, I want you to keep a general lookout out. There's always a few gate crashers.
I'll keep my eyes peeled, Sir Watkins, sir.
Yes, Mr. Wooster.
Could I speak to you for a moment, Sir Watkin? No hurry.
Speak to me? Well, if you really... yes, all right. That's about all out, I think.
Very good, sir. Watkins, sir. Sir.
Now, Mr. Wooster.
Yes, well, I just wanted to have a bit of a chat.
Yes?
Have you ever thought about love, Sir Watkin?
You didn't come here to discuss love.
Well, yes, I have, actually. I mean, wherever you go, there it is, buzzing along in every class of life. I mean, take Newts, for instance.
You quite well, Mr. Wooster. No, no, no! The big flower arrangements are for the buffet table.
No, I was just quoting Gussie Think Nottle, really. Read the Newts, that is. And starfish, too, according to Gussie. And also ribbon-like seaweed, which is seaweed that sort of looks like ribbon. Anyway, Gussie!
Mr. Wooster, will you please come to the point?
Oh, right. Well, I just want to say that you will not be losing a niece, but gaining a nephew.
Niece? Nephew?
Stiffy and me, you know.
Stiffy?
Stephanie! I have the honour to ask for your niece's hand in marriage.
But I thought it was my daughter.
What was?
My daughter distinctly told me that you and she were...
Madeline? Oh, no. It's Stiffy, all right. Stephanie, yes.
Oh, well, in that case, of course, Mr. Wooster, I'm delighted. I'm sure you and Stephanie will be very happy together.
Are you absolutely sure about that, sir? I mean...
She will make something of you, perhaps. I'm sure there are many good qualities underneath that, rough exterior.
Well, no, actually.
Now, if you will excuse me, Mr. Wooster, there are still many things yet to be done. I shall take the greatest pleasure in announcing your engagement with Stephanie at the ball this evening.
What do you mean we're engaged?
He welcomed me with open arms. It was always a danger, of course.
I have no intention in the world of being engaged to you, Bertie Wooster.
Well, it's going to be announced tonight.
Not if I have anything to do with it, it isn't.
Parsnips, bicycles, not for the true English, no, not for the true-born Englishman. Blah, 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 blah. British bicycles. There's something, umbrellas. There's something. The entire expanse of Hertfordshire. Brussels sprouts. Something.
Oh, Mr. Spode, I was looking for you.
Yes, what is it, Stephanie?
It's about me and Mr. Pinker. Uncle Watkins being terribly mean about him. I was wondering if you could talk to him for me.